Spanish football before moving on to, well, not bigger and better things, but new horizons for the brilliant mercurial midfielder Thor. Leo Messi leading the side out, a mixture of applause and the odd whistle from the highly...
But that's what I genuinely like. Sport gives you repeated chances, and Ruben went, OK, mister, I'll bail you out of the hole that you got just...
39 minutes again. Lovely footwork from Dembele with a nutmeg included. Messi with his first touch. Quick
and blue and white who are enjoying their training and enjoying their football right now.
Messi box. Coutinho, a little back healer to Messi. Messi returns it. Chip over the top from Coutinho.
The goals haven't been flowing for him. Lucas Perez, only 5 since he returned from Arsenal. Vital.
Busquets. Messi.
Back now.
Suarez picks out Leo Messi. Bit of space here for Messi. Messi finds Dembele. Good first touch from...
And so the tuition carries on, not just daily in Football Club Barcelona's San Juan de Speed training ground, but in matches too.
Van Rakitic, lovely ball to Messi. Messi just pushed out of the box there by Albentosa.
Fine. Oh, not fine.
Yeah,
just those 2 steps from the Brazilian made all the difference.
Leo Messi looked to be set to shoot. He's forced a bit wide. Rakitic to Messi. Coutinho back to his feet. Alba is Messi.
Just meant that the Bengochua's assistants have got the decision spot on.
Rakitic. Turn ball to him from Dembele. This is Messi. Rakitic will be of concern for the Swiss central defender because still a long way to go. Messi will collect that. Lovely control off the toe of the left foot. Suarez tries.
I think he wanted to be the main agenda, Simon.
I think we may well see a few minutes of him. Yeah, the mentality seemed to be that of a really small club, didn't it, in the first third of the season or so. Not quite the same anymore. Coutinho's looking very sharp indeed today. Messi with a header, just wide, well put in the cross.
Assuredness, which makes him all the more dangerous to play against.
And here's a dangerous fella too, Leo Messi. Bundled over by Fab.
Fighting for survival in the Primera.
We'll have 11 men on the pitch. It's Leo Messi taking the free kick.
Hello.
What a save from...
The goal that their chances seem to be offering them. Again, we see this. He's had a record season for...
So much. Busquets to Messi. Somehow he feeds it through to Dembele.
Keeper that he's... I hate the expression, he's one for the cameraman. This is a proper save. He has to give everything to get there. You've said that because nobody is discovering new skills tonight, but what he's... Quality of the ball into the box, repeated now 4 or 5 times, but it did look that way.
It's Semedo again, fully recovered either way. Gets into the area. Tries the chip to Leo Messi. Leo Messi makes it 2-0. Almost anybody else in the world would have struggled, I think, with that one. But the finish makes it look so easy. There was nothing easy about that volley from Leo Messi. Full credit to Suarez. You always talk, Graham, about making the pass to where you know your teammate's going to be.
But you just know. You love this strike, I agree with you.
That sold him a dummy, more or less. Lovely goal from Deportivo. And they're right back into this game. Says the referee. It's collected by Busquets. Messi. Crondelli getting back. Messi. Might fancy doing this himself. Lays it off to Messi. Still falls for Messi. Suarez. And Luisinho goes down and wins the... Gets. Leaves it for Messi. Messi over the top to Alba. Alba came back. Curtis.
The one thing I'll say is it isn't simply the fact that the...
Coutinho. Collected here by Messi. Little touch on to Rakitic. Dembele gets it back. Finds Messi. Messi square. Semedo to Dembele. Messi. Lovely little bob and turn. Connected by Piqué. Here's Suarez. Messi making the run. Ruben. Back now, Deportivo. Messi gets away from Celso Borges, puts it in the air. Alba making the run. Typical this. This time Messi.
There it is. And Messi's a big risk. It didn't look as if he had the resources or the mood to keep the team up. He's made an impression. Yeah. It was the faintest touch. It didn't look too cynical.
Messi to Suarez.
Most confident and strongest. I mean that in a physical...
Leo Messi. Messi wide.
Back disconsolately, and if they don't win this, he'll be having a word with Messi and saying, you should have fed me in the box. We began doing that together.
Goes a little burst of pace. Lovely return ball by Messi. Messi again. Seeing the... It's Leo Messi on the ball. Messi looks up, being for Rakitic. Suarez to Messi straight away. Messi, still Messi. Messi going round. And
Moment for our lead commentator tonight.
I didn't say it was that good. It's Messi, there might be some space for Barcelona here. It's at Messi's feet. Dennis outside him to the right. Suarez to the left. Leo Messi. Our champions with a draw. They'll want the win.
You about the level of importance of going unbeaten, and they will not want to do anything other than win.
Leo Messi, the shot blocked brilliantly by a combination.
He's free normally, he'd dink inside. Having said that, they'll go and do it, but they look short of belief.
If they do, it could be this man, Messi. Lays it wide for Suarez. Luis Suarez returning it to Messi. Messi gets it through to Suarez. Dennis Suarez finding Leo Messi. Messi plays it square to Luis. Leo Messi! This time it's in the back of the net. It may have been over-elaborated, but when the man you will over-elaborate to is called Leo Messi, you don't have to worry quite so much. Barcelona back in the lead. It's 3-2. I personally have got no connection to Deportivo. To Luis Suarez. Lays it off to Leo Messi! 4-2 to Barcelona. Messi does it again. Champions of La Liga 2017-18. We can say it now. And of course it had to be Leo Messi. Who else was it ever? Break here for Barcelona. It's Leo Messi on the ball. Dennis Suarez with him. Piqué, of all people. Yours, mine between Alba and Messi. Here's Messi. Dennis tries the shot. They do. Here's Leo Messi, who says it's over yet. We're in the final minute. Leo Messi again.
Have they bettered that total? Going right back to the start, which you were talking about.